It's Dag Vinjar from Sirius Academia. This morning I was very guided to make a little video about holidays and trip and vacation and using the phone or your laptop or tablets or whatever you're using, especially when it's coming to calling and sending messages and MMS and regular messages with your phone. It just hit my mind this morning that everybody, when they are traveling around, it depends on your abonnement and your mobile abonnement and the prices for using phone calls and receiving phone calls and SMS and sending them, and MMS. So if you're putting your tablets or whatever you're using, your phone on flight mode and you go into settings and make sure that you are using only Wi-Fi with the calling and sending SMS while you're traveling, taking the airplane if you're hearing it to another country, and if you want to use your phone in the normal way, calling people and sending SMS and whatever, you can just have your phone on flight mode all the time, and whenever you're connecting to a free Wi-Fi, you can just use your phone as regular without thinking about the prices, but then you have to make sure that you're using the Wi-Fi and not using your regular payment for your internet, or the connection in there, So don't blame me. You have to check this and double check this and try it out for yourself, probably before you're going to travel, so you know that this is working for you. And check out your settings for your phone or your device. And I really enjoy your trip, so much. One other thing, about this, so the reason I found this out is because the place here I'm living in Norway now, it's not that good connection everywhere with the mobile, and I had some troubles with phone calls in my home and where I'm renting now. And I was talking to my owner, and he said, you just have to check out your settings and just call with your Wi-Fi, because he's doing the same. So okay, then I understood it for myself, and I want to share it to the world too, that when you are traveling you can do the same for you. And I'm working so much with myself now to be sovereign over my own space, charge my electric field, putting down the borders that is very connected to the divine masculine, and the divine feminine is very being in touch with the feelings and the nature. And guess why I'm sitting here in the nature, because that's a part of my wound, my chiron. So back to the so if you are a person that are afraid of being too much exposed of radiation from your phone, laptop, tablets, whatever device you're using, don't go into the fair. I was going into the fair up to about 2016, 17 plus minus, and I suddenly realized that, damn, my fear is increasing myself, so I don't so I will be more ill by the radiation, the second I understood this, I was starting to be better, and I was stepping step by step, working towards to be more and more standing in my own power. And I know, because I know working so much with parallel realities, so if I'm going into the fair there and opening up timelines that is very connected to the fair, to this, so I will be even more badly feelings about the radiation, and my body will be less stable, because of that. But the more stable and aligned I am, the more and owning my field and saying no and owning my space. I will teach this away on my courses too. The more you will stand in your power and not be that exposed in a bad way for it, because you're just don't letting it into your field, you know. But if you're going into the fair about it and buying 5G stuff to stop the radiation and blah blah blah, I also have a lot of organoids that I'm programming myself, you know, in my home. But that is not just for the 5G, it's for stabilizing my environment, you know. So I'm not going into the fair of that, you know. I was losing it a little bit. So, but the reason I was talking about the radiation, it's you also can do this at your home if you don't. If you're reacting to the radiation, you can have your phone on flight mode, and you can put it into the internet through a wire, you know, directly into your phone, and without the wireless Wi-Fi, you know, and you still can do phone calls and send SMS and whatever, you know, if you are there. But I will encourage you to solve it, you know, like Neo in Matrix, you know, because if you're only going into the fair about it, I have to protect me, then you're only going into the fair, and that will interrupt you, and that will actually stopping you to heal yourself, and you will actually doing the opposite, to be more wounded, you know. So I will encourage you to look at it, think about it, feel into it, and really solve that for yourself. I have worked so deep, and it was so many people around me in a Clairvoyant school that I was going to here in Norway. I'm not going there now. I was stopped going there in 2019. It was many people that was reacting at the radiation, and was wearing clothes, stopping radiation and whatever, you know. And my understanding that many of the persons now, still like 4 years later, you know, are still having much of the same problems, because they haven't went into it, they haven't solved it. You have to go into your fear against it. You have to go into the other timelines or other lives that you have that is connected to this, and then solve it for yourself, you know. But this is about traveling, you know, and you can still be free and use your phone as usual. So just do that, you know. Use the phone as usual. Make sure that you're using the Wi-Fi and not the internet on your phone, or the connection to your phone, because then your phone bill will increase. Please watch the whole video, and don't shoot the messenger if you did this wrong, because then you haven't done the work. Namaste. We are all one. I love you so much. Check out my future courses if you want to have a reading with me, or clairvoyant reading, or astrology reading. I've done this for many years now, and it's starting to be really good. And these guides are really knocking me on the wall now. Now you have to start with the courses, you know. You know so much now. How long will you wait before you start with this, you know? Okay, they're right, you know. So I will pretty soon start astrology courses, and after that I will have deeper soul astrology courses, where you really go into the soul, you know, and the spirit inside it, and really read your timelines, and with the clairvoyance understand and read your own timelines, and perceive and get your own information, and combination it with your astrology. You can go deeper, faster into your wound, because you can understand your problem mentally, and then you can dive deep into it, because then you know which area to dive deep in. So when you come into the big things like Chiron, Saturn, Pluto, and especially Neptune, it's so difficult to get the information because it's not materialized, you know, because it's up there, you cannot see through it. So when you when you understand it mentally, I also use numerology in this, then you can faster understand, oh, okay, this is my problem. So when you dive deep in that direction, because we have all different roads to coming back, turning back to wholeness, turning back to whole and heal yourself whole. We are all pieces of the same puzzle, but you are on another piece than me. So now when you understand your biggest task, your biggest purpose, your biggest problems, you know, then you can go deeper in that direction, and that will probably get you to your solve the problems faster for you, I think, and I hope. So please check it out, you know, but always check out with your own intuition, because it's your intuition, your guides, your higher selves. So always knows what is the best road for you, but please check it out. And I know for myself, and I know for many of my future students and future students, that pretty much of the information that I have now, it's so much resistance in it, because I have so much tools that really works now, that not that many people in the spiritual environment has it. And when I have this will make you more free, and the lower frequencies that really holds you back and makes you as a slave, that is very connected to the 12th house and the Pisces. They don't like my information. They don't want you to get this information, because when you understand the things I have understood now, that will make you free, you know. Like the Matrix movie, you should watch it with me sometimes, because I will show it sometimes and talk about my understanding connected to it, and because those guys that have downloaded this film, you know, they actually downloaded it in 1980, if I remember, or 1990, if I remember, but they had to wait like 15 years, you know. They had to wait like 15 years because the technology to make the Matrix movie wasn't there yet. They just downloaded it, had the information, and just, oh, we have to wait. Okay, we wait, and then they just made the best film ever, you know. And everybody loves it, but they don't know why. They don't know why, but everybody wants to get free. Yeah, just please watch it. Watch it with your friends, and please understand that there's so much hidden information there, you know, to get free. And I will teach away a lot of it that I know now, because it will make you so free. So and I want to have like free telephone calls and SMS in the future, when you're traveling and having fun and then enjoying your life in the nature where you are and where you want to live, you know, and stay and be. Namaste. I love you so much. And bye bye.